Alright, so we're running the exact same deck that we were running yesterday with the Altaria and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so turns out I wasn't able to move to Dubai and uproot my life to avoid income tax, because turns out you need an income for income tax, so kind of overlooked that part, but it is what it is. Alright, anyway, so today we're going to be talking about the teams I support and different various sports, so yeah. Obviously, everyone has a team. Honestly, I feel like if you don't have any like team you support in sports, I feel like that's a red flag. I feel like yeah, definitely a red flag. Isn't this like the first guy that came out like ever? So yeah, respect to you, dude. Respect to you. Anyway, so what I was gonna say was that okay, we found every Pokemon except for the fucking like one we want. So not very epic. Anyway, so in football, like or however you guys Americans, you got soccer. I like playing soccer. So for me, in football, it is the mighty Wolves and Manchester United. All right, so I support Manchester United for a very long time, and I only started recently supporting Wolves. I kind of just started enjoying them, and they're getting relegated this season. So whoop-de-doo, right? Man United had a horrible like last decade, and Wolves are getting relegated. If you don't know what relegation means, it basically means you are getting publicly executed, and everyone on planet Earth hates you. So great start for those guys. What does this do? If it is knocked out, I just don't care. I feel like I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna start stacking damage on Ndidi because Ndidi. Well, I mean, we should have probably drawn 2 cards because we get Altaria here. The Swablu, we should have attached to the Swablu, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter is what I would say if it didn't really matter. However, it probably does. 3, 6, 9, 12. If we find a red, I don't think we play red. Maybe it does matter. Anyway, besides the point, that matters. That matters a lot, and I don't like that. Do we have anything that can kill that? What does this do? Damage for each energy attached to that Pokemon. So we actually have to like, oh, he's just going Pichu again. All right. In that case, we're kind of fine. In that case, we're kind of chilling, right? Training area, because what I'm going to do is just attach the Swablu and kill kill the Chingling, I mean the Pichu, my bad, that's racist, and kill the Pichu with the Jingly Noise, so shout out that guy again. And then next turn, depending on what he brings up, if he brings up this guy, then I'm just going to go Tapu Lele and then do a bunch of damage to that guy. Actually, you know what, I feel like I'll just go Tapu Lele for the Zapdos, and the next time I can just Cyrus and bring back up and win the game. So he's gonna bring up Zapdos anyway. Okay, I have a feeling he doesn't really know that I just have a tactical nuke, also known as Mega Altaria, in the back. Yeah, so well, that was a fun game. That was a very difficult game. We really did deserve that. I think we just played better. I had more passion, I had more aggression. And I feel like I was more driven, you know, there was more drive. It is about drive and it is about power. We stay hungry and at times we do devour. Anyway, that was a fucking walkover. Sorry, Sean Walsh, but time to start reading cards next time maybe. Anyway, I'm just yapping. Altaria is so cool, dude. Shout out Altaria. And yeah, I'm pretty sure someone said they have a spare copycat or something for me, so dubs, we get a copycat. I don't think I even run a copycat. Well, actually, I don't own a copycat, so I'm pretty sure I put in a second training cord because I don't have a copycat. And training cord, I'm not gonna lie, hasn't been doing too much. I feel like it's probably decent in like some very specific scenarios and matchups. But I feel like that other I feel like free retreat stadium is probably just better because free retreating in this game especially is really good. Obviously we have Chingling to free retreat, but I feel like if you go second and you have Chingling, you probably still want to attach to something else so you don't have to retreat and discard that energy. It's my rank up. Holy shit, dude, we're about to rank up. And then I say, so that's my football teams, right? I don't really support anyone in the NFL. One of my friends I met when I was in Anaheim the other year, he supports the Pittsburgh Steelers, so I'd say I support the Pittsburgh Steelers. But gun to my head, if I had to name one Pittsburgh Steelers player, no clue. Jaylen Brown. I don't even know if that's a dude. That might not be a real person. Jaylen Brown is a Pittsburgh Steeler now. So yeah, enjoy that, all you Pittsburgh Steelers fans. As for esports, I've been doing a lot of esports in my life. So Rainbow Six Siege, I support G2 because they were Penta back in the day, and they were goated, and I love them. So I support G2, and I kind of feel like I support G2 across most esports, and also like Fnatic. But Fnatic is mainly just Valorant because I like the Valorant team, and I think they have some cool humans on that team. And then we lost today because we're shit. I'm pretty sure. Speaking of football, speaking of Wolves. Wolves are versing Grimsby Town today. Yeah. We're playing against Grimsby Town. If we lose, no way we lose to Grimsby Town. It's at 3:30. This dude is taking forever. It's gonna be one of these bum-ass... What the hell is going on here? JTZ, you're a loser. You know that, right? Like, straight up, you're a loser. Anyway, we're gonna lose here. We're gonna find ourselves the greatest of all time, also known as Swablu. He's not blue though, right? I feel like that's kind of like fraud. Like, you can't be calling him Swablu when he's just clearly not blue, right? Anyway, we're gonna be going Jingly Noise. I feel like I kind of want to wait, because I feel like Giratina is a deck that would play the stadium, the Fear Tree Stadium, so I kind of want to wait until he put that stadium down so I can bump the stadium and win the stadium war. Because 140 right now, that... I mean, it's gonna go down to 130, but I mean, the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway... He's going to copycat and do the whole shuffle draw 4 thing, because we have 4 cards in hand. Copycat is pretty good, actually, yeah. I feel like I definitely see a reason that people are playing the Youngington copying cat. What are you guys' favorite Pokemon? Comment your favorite Pokemon. And if you like the comments, smash like. Hell yeah. Giant Cape onto what? Giratina? That's a big guy. That's a big demon guy. Anyway, we're going to attack before he attacks, I think. Yeah, we're gonna attack before he attacks. We'll be able to knock him out. But then on the following turn, I don't really know what's the big idea. I feel like we'll probably be chilling, straight Bing chilling. We should be fine. He'll go Broken Space Bellow. You know, I kind of miss playing Giratina. I feel like Giratina was really fun. Obviously, the thing is with Giratina, a lot of its decks were quite boring, right? Like, a lot of the Giratina decks were like very slow, and it's like you have to set up a whole bunch of shit, and it's like, wah, wah. Anyway, this will be, let's just attach to the Altaria, because, I mean, Altaria, Jingly Noise, stop the items for one more turn, and then next turn, honestly, we can just start swinging. Because we'll go down to 170, and then he'll swing for one, what am I saying? That's, I mean, no, yeah, we'll have 50 HP. We'll have 50 HP, we'll heal up to that, we'll have 70 HP, and then we'll bitch it up. But dude, I need a haircut so bad. Look at that, bow, 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 bow. Look at that long-ass hair, dude. It is long. It is getting to the point where it's, like, in my face all the time. Like, I used to wear my hair like this, right? But the problem with wearing my hair like this right now is that I look like that dude who tried to cosplay Light, or L, or whatever it was. So yeah, not exactly epic. So he attached over there, so that's fine. So I feel like we're just going to attach this here. Bench the young Rawchington, the big Raw, and then I feel like we can just start swinging. So anyway, I started blasting. Just training court, and then just, yeah. Pop a Mega Harmony for 140. And then if he attacks, he'll die. He won't die. He'll go down to 10 HP. God damn it. Gosh, diggity darn. Well, I mean, if he goes down to 10 HP, that means we can kill him with Jirachi, and that's cool. Well, no, actually, we can kill him with Chingling, and that's even cooler. So, yeah, shout out Chingling. You're the goat for real. Unfortunately, if he has a Cyrus... Actually, no, he won't win with the Cyrus because we're actually retreating. So, retreating one over here is actually really important. So, yeah, that's really good. So, I feel like we've got this all lined up. We've got the whole lineage up and chilling over here. I feel like if he does attack with Ndidi, that's kind of a bit scary because it does 90, I go down to 100, I can heal 20, but then he can kill me with Giratina, and that's a bit sketch. Like, obviously if he has a Cyrus. And he has quite a few cards in hand. He's got like, what, 1, 2, 3, there's another Giratina. He's got 5 cards in hand right now. So, yeah. But to be fair, if he retreats, he gets rid of double energy, so he can't actually kill me with Giratina. So, you know, we're chilling. Stadium. I forgot about the stadium, though. If he stadiums and retreats... Okay, now he's attaching to Giratina. He's swinging with the Giratina. Alright, so he's going to take 40 damage here. He's already healed with Watch Over. Yeah, Chaotic Impact. It does 20 damage. We have this thing, so that's another Another bit of damage there. Very nice. And then all we actually have to do is obviously heal the guy. Yep, there we go. And then retreat. And then since we're retreating as a Chingling and wasting it while discarding an energy, we can attach to Indeedee, which is really cool. And then just go Jingling Noise. And then that'll only do 60 damage to the Altaria if he does decide to gust up the Altaria. So that's pretty cool. And then if it does 90, I mean, we're just going to heal next turn to 100, right? I mean, we can also attack with an Indeedee. I feel like maybe... would attacking with Indeedee... Dude, that is difficult to say. Would attacking with Indeedee be better? Jeez. I think maybe, actually. I think maybe... Maybe it would. I don't actually know. This is difficult. My brain hurts. We could also just... I think, honestly, maybe attacking with Jirachi is better. Yeah. Because this is... Heal 20 from your active, right? Yeah. Okay, so what we're just going to do is attack... We're going to attack with Jirachi. We're going to swing 30 into the... Wait, I'm tweaking. We can just win. Wait, I'm just literally pranking you guys. I want to promote the Indeedee because there's an energy on it. So I don't know why I'm lying to you like this, guys. We can just win. We can just fucking Mega Altaria, Mega Harmony, 4 billion damage. And if he retreats, it's like... Yeah, it's just not... if he retreats, then I'm going to go retreat into Jirachi and Star Drop the fucking Indeedee. And then that's for 30 damage. Yeah, we were so locked in there, dude. I was locked in, doing the thinking and locking in and thinking and locking in. Anyway, so big dubs there. And he was playing slow, so fuck that guy. Like, you better do something before I do something. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, next game. We're going second. Yeah, I feel like then second is pretty cool with Jirachi because we can just star drop summon. And I feel like, dude, I really want them to start baby Pokemon with Jirachi because we can just hunt them down. I feel like that's what Jirachi's for, is just hunting down baby Pokemon, which is pretty cool. I like that idea, dude. I don't like this deck. So in yesterday's video, we played against this deck and it didn't really get set up all that much, so we didn't get to see what it actually does. So I'm scared. I am quite, dare I say, terrified. We do get to Lizia at least, so that's pretty cool. Lizia, Swablu, and Swablu. Okay, I'm gonna bench a Swablu. I'm going to attach to Jirachi. I'm going to bench Chingling, Rocky Helmet the Chingling, and then retreat. Because I don't want him getting rare candy, right? I feel like these stage 2 decks it's really important to just get item lock. This just feels like Dragapult from the actual TCG, just attaching to the Jirachi, retreating into my Badoo and item locking and itchy pulling. It's pretty cool. And then next turn we can obviously just build up our board state with this guy. He only does 20 damage. So he'll do 20 damage to himself, and then we get to heal the 20 damage, so we get an infinite loop of healing and 20, essentially 30 damage. Because, I mean, we poke for 10 with the Jingly Noise, so we are at least getting some damage done. We also draw into another research, so if we don't find anything off this first one, well, our next one will provide us with... I actually want to research first, because it depends on what we draw off of this. I feel like I might attach to Indeedee. 9 cards? Nah, I trust. I believe. Anyway, Jingly Noise again, prevent him from playing items, because these decks probably play like shit like Pokemon, Pokeball, and obviously play Ray Candy and stuff, so... I definitely think slowing them down is really good for a deck like Altaria. It's being able to build yourself up in the back, and just item lock is just busted in this game. Especially when you only have 20 cards in your deck, you probably want quite a few items, right? He's going to copycat. He's only going to get 4 cards. He's putting 5 shit cards back in the deck and drawing 4. So hopefully he draws into 4 of the 5 that he had, and his next card is the exact same card that he had. Okay, he found Ivysaur. What does this do? Take 2 and attach it to this Pokemon. Ooh, that's scary. I really want Altaria now. And that maybe now attaching to Indeedee would have been better. I mean, let's just see. I mean, if we just find Altaria, we win the game, right? And otherwise, I'm just going to attach to Ndidi because, well, I'm quite scared. Altaria, no Altaria. Okay, attach to Ndidi, and then next over 3, 6, 9, 12, 50. I mean, we're doing 150 damage next turn with Ndidi, so next turn Ndidi is doing more work than Altaria anyway. I already know how much HP the Venusaur has. Well, we're gonna have to... What the fuck, dude? What? Oh. Okay. We have a, what, like 33.333% chance at top decking the Venusaur. I mean, at the Altaria. Otherwise, we lose. Rocky Helmet does 20 damage to him. So he's on 200, 3, 6, 9, 12, 50. And we're only doing 50, so we're not even knocking him out. I'm going to promote the swap loop, because if we do not... We need to find something right now, bruh. That's honestly not bad. That's honestly not 2/4. That's only doing 80, but it's like... It's not really bad. We can Lizia here to thin out. I'm pretty sure there's a Chingling and a Swablu still on deck. Yeah, so now we... it's just a Chingling. Alright. What the fuck? What? What happened to our other... Oh, it's in hand. Anyway. But now we get to do 80 damage. And I'm hoping he doesn't have anything crazy. Because, I mean, obviously, if he doesn't heal here, then we win with Ndidi next turn. But I feel like if there's anything his deck does do is heal. We have 4 cards. 2 of them are the... Yeah, there's the Lily. He heals 60, going up to 180. Not good. And the Lucky Ice Pop. Dude, that's a card from Pokemon, like, actual Pokemon, like real Pokemon. Yeah, he hits Tails, at least, thankfully. So, I think we found our first op on this channel, boys. I think this is going to be one of the nemesis, the big frog, Venusaur. Because it just kills my Ndidi, and we don't play Hero's Cape. I think we need a cape in this deck to prevent us from getting Venusaur. Maybe putting him to sleep would have been good as well. Dude, we're just not finding it, man. Alright, I mean, yeah. Our out currently is putting him to sleep. So, that's pretty cool. I'll play the Mars as well, just so I guess he gets 1 card. We have 2 cards. We have 3 cards in deck. 2 of them are Mega Altaria. Finding them earlier would have been very cool. We had many chances to win this game. Anyway, we just need him to flip Tails here on this sleep. And, I mean, we still don't win, even if he flips Tails, right? But he flips heads, so we lose. Anyway, speaking about sleep, that's what I'm going to do now. Bye-bye.